This video briefly explains methods to discover, highlight, and mark driving paths to a program milestone or task. It's not necessary for the milestone or task to be on the program critical path, as we will see. In this example, we use a program that's about 20 months into execution at about week 80. For our analysis, the only thing that matters will be the relative date differences, which will be addressed in the total slack column. We will be examining task 632, 633. It's called Conduct PDR, or Conduct Preliminary Design Review. How can we mark these tasks to be easily filtered or displayed in a view or report by a stakeholder? Flag fields and the marked field are the easiest answer. Here's how. First, we assume there's proper schedule logic and that there is no negative total slack. We can actually work around the negative total slack, but that's a more advanced analysis that I'm not going to cover here. Insert a flag field or the marked field and make sure that it is cleared of all contents and no formulas. For the selected task, temporarily set an artificial deadline far to the left that will produce a large amount of negative total float. Here, I picked January 1st of the year 2000. Take note of the negative total slack value that's produced. We need to filter to this value. If there's only one or very few items in the result, it's usually because of a date constraint, such as start no earlier than. If the constraint is invalid, then you need to remove it and reapply the filter. If the date constraint is acceptable, such as a meeting that might only be held on a specific day of the month, then accept it and add to the filter the next smallest value of the negative total slack, as we see here. Now just set the value to yes in either the flag or the marked box as you choose. How do you know if the path is complete? Sort by finish date and visually inspect for a continuous and contiguous path all the way back to the status date. Then you know it's complete. Now remove the deadline date from the target task, and you're done. Following regular procedures, you can now create views, filters, and reports as appropriate. Notice how on the path trace, the tasks are not critical, but yet they are flagged for filtering and reporting.